Right action. Y'all can see what I'm doing. I have a couple accessory holes I'm putting in my my bar ends here, and that's so that, let me zoom in and out, zoom in for you, zoom out. If you ever do this, make sure you kind of deburr it with the drill bit or some sandpaper. But it's, where's my light? It's mainly like when I want to hang accessories like my sleeping bag or whatever, or just to get this out a little bit away from the cables. I noticed with the mountain bike, especially the older style with so many cables, you just keep running into ongoing problems pinching those cables. Now, I've had one of those Alaskan made or Alaskan company bike bags with the little kickers and everything here, and it just still didn't work out. And my theory is like, these are handy. I have one here, you can see I have it here, and so that's something that's pretty lightweight, and you know, you could hang some sort of provision in a couple spots, you know, or even just run the shot cord through it if you sand it good enough, or I don't know, however you do it. It's just kind of another angle. I'll hopefully get all this rigged up and keep people posted on my success. Definitely get a good different position of grabbing the bike and cruising, get a little skinnier, aerodynamic, if you will. Not that it helps much with a bigger mountain bike, but when you're cruising, you know, 20 miles between towns, or just want a different hand position, it's nice. Or they work nice when you flip the bike upside down. Like I flipped this upside down, put that zip that bud bag around it. I've at least got these bar ends kind of protecting my lights and whatever other gadgets I have on there. And then when I want to put my bigger bag on top with my tube and everything, kind of sits on there. And that's just another idea between these. I could run a little bit thicker bungee cords, a couple of them, to just kind of support that bigger bag when I want to just, you know, plop the bag right on. Zoom out now. 3 zooms on this thing. It's almost confusing, but you know, I can plop the whole dry bag right on top. I could get a pretty good bag of gear or food, or I don't know, whatever you want to carry on top of the thing, your tube or whatever. But yeah, I'm sure there's better ways of doing things out there. I just happen to have this bike, and I can't afford some specialized bikepacking bike, so this is the bike I have. It's a Specialized, that said the brand Specialized, cross country or XC Pro. I don't know, it's kind of like a cross. It's basically it's got two, I don't know if anybody figures this out. It's got 2 positions for the shock there. It's got like 3 gears in front here, like 9 in the back. It cruises pretty good. This has been reliable. My last Manitou axle on my Tasahara, you flip it upside down, leak a bunch of oil, or I'll have to wipe off all these grits of metal. But this one's been reliable. It run out of air, the old one. So I don't know what they did with the Axle Pro. I think it has a little more travel, and I mean, this is like a 2005-ish shock. I haven't done nothing to this. So I gotta say it's a pretty reliable setup. Just carry the pump that pumps both the shock and the tires and keep them full while I'm moving, an extra tube in the back. So I have broken spokes under the bus. I don't know if that's the bus or just me, that the back wheel I've broken spokes, so that's a new back wheel right now. The guy at Trek took my back wheel, so I don't know what this is, but took a couple different bike shops to finally align that so the brakes won't drag, and that's just been an ongoing thing. I feel like this whole bike has just a little slower, a little bit more drag. It, like, I've got an older Cannondale, a couple other bikes, the Gary Fisher Tasahara. It just cruised faster, but it's been a good, reliable bike overall. I'll leave people alone. Give those a little bit of guess they're not too bad. Waller them out a little bit, finish up drilling them, and you catch my drift. That way, when you want to hang a bag or whatever, you get it out away from like this. I'm kind of, I have to have all these gizmos here. I can just help, I don't know, whatever. It's coming along.